Hello, book lovers. This is the Blue-eyed Black Devil, and I'm back again to just tell you I have been scrolling down the list of videos that I had posted, and I came across one that I think is very valuable, even though I am the one that came up with these tips. The video is entitled Tips and Tricks to Get the Most Out of Reading. It's only 4 tips, but you'll have to scroll. I think that was one of the very first ones I ever did. So I just thought I would go and list them just in case, you may not have time to go look for it. But because I think it is such a valuable set of tips and tricks, I just thought I'd share them with you. Tip number 4 is probably the most obvious of all. When selecting a book, you want to get one that gets and or holds and maintains your attention, because you're more likely to finish reading it that way. The next 3 tips concern celebrities or notable notables, or however you refer to them. The first one is to make sure when you are reading about celebrities, you want to read what you've always heard, read, or seen. But don't focus so much on that part. You want to look for little or lesser known details about the said celebrity. Tip number 2, when reading about celebrities, you may not always want to read autobiographies, because the subject is only going to share with us what he or she chooses, and that's their right? So, but if you read a biography, preferably from someone who is close to the person, and when I say close, I don't mean once were close and now you're just a disgruntled family member or friend. That's not what I mean. I mean someone who genuinely has the celebrity's best interest as much as can be at heart. Because that, if it's a biography, more than likely you're going to get some things that you may not have gotten from an autobiography. So keep that in mind. But tip number 1, and this is the one I believe in wholeheartedly. I apply it. I don't care if I'm just reading an essay. But when reading about celebrities, you want to immerse yourself in that person's body of work as much as you humanly possible can while reading the book. Say you're reading about a musician, you want to go back and listen to works, authors, books, artists, paintings. See what all you can find. The reason for doing this is because it enhances your memory recall. I can't quite put a figure on it, but I can personally tell you, just because I do it so much, I can remember stuff, 10, 15 years ago. Now, things may have been written or said since then, but I at least have a basis where I can just go back into my memory bank and boom, either it still is what I read all those years ago, or it's been updated. Bottom line is, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have anything to base anything on. So if you are looking for memory recall to be increased, I highly recommend you take this one tip, if not any other ones. You take this one up. Just be sure to immerse yourself while reading. Now, I know I'm still taking baby steps, finding my way back to YouTube. I also know that I'm not the only one who recaps and reads books on YouTube, but I am the only one, well, I was. Before I did this tips and tricks video, a little over 3 years ago now, I believe, I didn't see any of these tips anywhere. But now, I've gone on different ones, and at least 2 of my tips have been mentioned. You know, I don't get name recognition or anything, and that's not my point. The point is that I evidently was on to something and just didn't know that I was. So, anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to come and just give you a rundown of the tips and tricks video. And if you all have any more tips and tricks you would care to share with me, feel free to do so down in the comments. I thank you all for watching my videos and being patient with me as I get my feet wet back in the tub of the YouTube. Okay, book lovers, until we read again, stay safe and be blessed as always. Bye for now.